How's it? Today is Friday, January 31st. It's a big Friday, and today was not very good. Um, I didn't miss all my lifts, which is great. Um, I didn't make more than one of my lifts, which is not good. It's not horrible. So that's all I'm leaning on right now. I wanted to do 96 snatch today and 116 clean and jerk today, which is 3 kilos up from last week's, both lifts from last week. And I actually did well on the first snatch at 96. And I'm not sure if it was I was sitting around for too long, but the second attempt was just not even close. Like I didn't have enough power on the snatch, and I don't know if I had gone a little bit sooner after the kind of resting, like if I had gone a little bit sooner after the first attempt, I guess if I would have been better or not, but it just didn't feel very feasible that I was going to make that lift. So immediately from the ground, I was in my own head like, "Oh, this lift is not happening." So, I don't I'm not proud of the fact that like it felt like I had given up already at the beginning of it. So moving forward, I'm gonna try my best to not have that mindset. And then after that, I moved straight into clean and jerks because I was like, I can't even imagine a world where I can actually go and reattempt 96 and like even make it. Like it was so far away. That's how bad it was. And then after that, I moved to clean jerks, went up to 116, and I actually missed my first jerk, which I don't know. I'm not a person who usually misses jerks like that, so I feel I feel a very weird way when I'm looking at that. And then I come back and I reattempt it, and like I think the thing with it is that the clean was a lot better on the second attempt, so maybe that was a factor in the reason why I missed the first one. But like I guess going back to what's on the video right now, this is 90 here. This is my last warm up. I was doing my best just to keep a more aggressive approach to the lifts because I think that was what was something that gave me a lot of confidence last week. And I don't know if it necessarily, here's my first set. I don't know if it necessarily meant that I lifted better, but I think a lot of the battle for me is if I feel like I can make the lift, then I'm going to lift better. And that is all a confidence thing. It's not really like, oh, like, am I strong enough? Like, in totality. I guess that is, am I strong enough in totality? But look how far that was. Yeah. So I think that is one of the things that I really don't really think about myself as. I don't think about myself as somebody who is super aggressive with the extension to fixation and all these things. But who's to say that I can't be that person? And I am trying my best to continue growing and be better as a weightlifter. And I think a lot of the things that have plagued me in the past is me not necessarily getting to full extension on my lifts. And that usually results in a slower catch or I guess slower movement overall. And that is something I'm just trying my best to stay away from. At least for the time being, I'm not lifting super heavy right now. And if I can get it to be in my kind of perspective of how I lift, if I can get to the point where I am that quick person, then I think I'm going to be a better lifter overall. Here's my first set at 116 for my clean and jerk. You can see, like, I had enough height on the bar, but I was just not in a position to catch it, like, soundly catch it, like, confidently catch it. And then that little dip forward was a little bit too forward. The push was a little bit too forward. I mean, it happened really on the 100 clean and jerk as well, but I thought that would kind of fix itself. But, yeah, look at how much stronger that clean and jerk at 116 was. And then I make this jerk a lot better. I mean, making it in any way is better than me missing overall. So that's what I took away from that. I was at this point I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for two. because I already missed the snatches. So for me, like doing the three is like not the most important thing. And then from there, I didn't even know if I wanted the front squat. First, I think was like I don't know if I had enough time to front squat because I came to the gym in between my client sessions on for today. Like my client sessions on Fridays are usually 7:30 in the morning to 8:30, and then I have one at 12 to 12:30. I think it's 12 or 12:30. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna even have time to front squat, and like I don't want to uh, do the front squats if they're gonna suck. But I was like, okay, my snatches today sucked, my clean and jerks today sucked, so I'm just gonna try my best to do my 3 sets of 3 for the front squats, and then end up doing only 1 set of 3, and then a set of 2.5, and I am just not very strong right now. Yeah. But it's okay. It is what it is. Like I did not have the best sleep last night. Like I fell asleep on top of the covers with all the lights on. And then I woke up again at like 5 a.m. and I was like, okay, like wrap myself in the covers. Yeah, it was just not ideal amount of sleep. I had a really, really good night with my girlfriend last night, though. We went to an omakase sushi place, and it was super, super, super good. Um, but yeah, like, I don't know. I don't feel like my nutrition is not off. My sleep was off. So I don't expect to have very good performance after having poor sleep like that. I think sleep is a lot more important than any amount of nutrition. So if I like, if you get poor sleep for too long, that's gonna mess up your whole life. Like if even if you eat perfectly, you do everything else perfectly. But I digress. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.